Hey everybody, welcome back. So today's video is about forgiveness. And contrary to what you may be thinking, not forgiving other people. So I just had a conversation last night with a family member, and they were talking about like feeling weak, and they were like, I just feel like I'm not as strong as everybody else mentally, or I don't have that mental toughness because I can't shake this. It keeps bothering me. It keeps coming back up. And it's basically a strained or a broken relationship with a person who is now deceased. So it's quite frankly nothing they can do about that relationship or mend it because the person is now gone. And what I shared with them is like a revelation that I had, is that you need to forgive yourself. This entire time you've been thinking, oh, you know, I haven't forgiven them, or I can't shake the situation, but it's that you haven't forgiven yourself for whatever role that you feel or think or may have actually, played in that relationship going sour or not, turning out like you thought it would have. And that's made me think about, a lot of times the hardest person to forgive is yourself. Um, and that's really personal for me because I've had to try to reshape or reset the way that I think about forgiveness, because there's been things that have happened in life, and I've just kind of been disappointed in the outcome, disappointed in what happened, and just really feeling hurt, feeling betrayed, all that type of stuff. And I've had this like epiphany that the only person at this point that you need to forgive is yourself. Because I thought like I should have been smarter. I should have seen this before it was going down, or I should have been wiser, or how did I let this happen, or how did I miss all the red flags or the signs? And I've beat myself up over and over and over about it because I'm like, I should have known. I should have caught it before it happened. And I'm realizing that I need to forgive myself. Reset is something so personal to me. And, I talk about it because, people will never know how many ups and downs I've had, just like I'm sure many of you listening have had. And you're trying to like get it together and quote unquote, get back on the horse when, life gives you that sucker punch. And recently I've been watching this show, SEAL Team, that comes on CBS or Paramount Plus. And one of the phrases they have about the Navy SEALs is never out of the fight. And that's something that I want everybody listening to this to remember. You're never out of the fight. I'm always in the podcast Reset with Raven with a reset is always available to you. So I just want to, remind anybody that's listening that you're never out of the fight. And a lot of forgiveness, or most forgiveness, or probably all of forgiveness, needs to start with you forgiving yourself for whatever mistake, error, oversight that you made, or just or maybe you need to forgive yourself for allowing certain things to happen, or allowing certain behavior, or accepting certain behavior. That was something that was huge for me too, just in the past recent year, where there were things that I knowingly turned a blind eye to because I didn't want to address it, and I didn't want to accept that what was staring me in front of my face was like actually happening. So it was kind of like me pretending ignorance is bliss, but there was nothing blissful about it. It was just me not really wanting to deal with it. And then when everything, went to hell and ish hit the fan, then I felt a lot of disappointment, even anger at myself of like, how did you allow this to happen, right? So forgiving myself is been the most difficult journey, not in the person's betrayal, not in what they did, because that's them, right? That's something outside of my control. But the part of me saying like, I should have seen this coming, or I should have been more prepared, or when I saw things happening and they're right in my face, not doing anything about it. A lot of guilt comes with that. So I just want to encourage somebody today to forgive yourself. Like if you're trying to heal through a process or through pain, and things did not turn out the way that you expected or you had hoped or you wanted, the first person you need to forgive is yourself. A lot of times we're told to, like, push through, right? But with that push, and with that, like, resilience and hitting it hard through something, there's a lot of weight that comes on our shoulders. There's a lot of heaviness that we have to bear. And a lot of that comes from that woulda, shoulda, coulda. I know personally that I've been at a standstill in so many different ways lately, because there's a lot of the ruminating or replaying in my mind. Should I have done it this way? Why didn't I do it sooner? And again, that's not moving the needle forward. That's just causing me, more pain, kind of rehashing something over and over again. And it's okay with a look back, but don't overdo it to the point where you are paining yourself, guilting yourself, or shaming yourself. So I just wanted to put that out there as well. Like, it's okay to look back and say, hey, what could I have done differently? Or what did I miss so I don't, have, history repeating itself? But painting yourself over and over and over again about something, just accept, hey, you made a mistake, you made an error, you had an oversight, or you allowed something to happen that you probably shouldn't have, and do your best to forgive yourself from that. So I wanted to end this with just reminding you that forgiving yourself is not an overnight thing. I wish you could just, click your heels and it be done. But forgiveness of yourself and what may have went wrong or transpired is not overnight. I would say, you don't know what you don't know. So many things in life, the way you find out, the way you learn it is the hard way. You learn it through experience. You learn it through going through some things. And, I heard this and I really wanted to share this with you about forgiveness and being able to move forward. And these are 3 questions to ask yourself. Number 1, what did you learn from it? Number 2, what do you need to leave behind? And number 3, what can you pass on?